Seri_bot has joined. What do you do when you see a spaceman? Park your car, man. The Irish princess is Liv. This is for 18 plus. Everyone is welcome. Disposed to be a safe place for everyone and everyone. Please have fun and hello everyone, I am back. I had to jump in a bath and cooking to eat some happy. Let's carry on part 2. Davina 2. Hello, I am Davina. I am 20 years old. I'd like to horse ride and stream. I am a move. I cannot speak. I'm studying at college to be a nurse. 18. Please be advised this is an 18+ stream. Davina plays games which can contain nudity, sexually explicit scenes and language, swearing and dot. So at Zero Smoggy. Check out the awesome at Zero Smoggy. They are killing it playing Red Dead Redemption 2 at https://twitch.tv/0smoggie. Please go give them some low. I'm back. Everyone know tomorrow I will be playing Dragon Age. This one this Friday and Saturday, and then on Sundays it be Dragon Age. I think yeah, we gotta change it up down again. Alright, let's do this. At Zero Smoggy, welcome back my friend. This is for you too. This is part 2. What we're doing part 1 is earlier when I streamed. I had to come off at 7 to basically have a bath, and half saying to eat. I feel much better, no more stomach, so I'm gonna be on tween probably.
That might be worth a look.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to be on at 10:30 or 1100, but it was a good day, so I'm gonna call this one part 2. So at Lordressner_element, hello my friend, you changed your name. Check out the awesome at Lordressner_element. They are killing it playing Just Chatting at https://twitch.tv/lordrosenow_ELENENT. Please go give. Shall we wake up this dead person and talk to it? Yeah, I think we should.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Wizard, General Thorn's favored. hunger, unquenched thirst. Trapped shadow mastiffs, repels them with flame. Spell, continual flame. Destroy torches.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay, we have to destroy them torches. I normally do this bit on my own,
This
then I could
place is
camp and
protected.
get my other ones in
You
here.
might find allies here, or at least supplies. At bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you? Convenient that a sorcerer would emerge from the darkness of all places. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me. Come. Jahira!
That joke.
They'll last long enough. Magic incarnate. This is why we're here, you
I
see.
didn't change my name.
It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind.
Is it the same name? Sorry. At Lord Risner _ element. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
It'll hurt less if you hold still. I mourn for whoever you were before the Absolute infected you.
Stop! Hold on, Jahira. I think I know this one.
His eyes meet yours. There's no recognition there, just a sick intensity as his voice reverberates in your mind.
If it wasn't for him, I would rip these 5 threads with my birdkeep farmer.
One true soul to another. She's infected. But she's not with the cultists. Helped me fight them off a while back, in fact.
Is this true? How is that possible? What in the hell is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink.
But Mum, you haven't found Italian meat. Because I am going to kill you, I get a chance to. Smiling face with horns, smiling face with horns, smiling face with horns.
Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
I do. But that's why we're still standing round.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through. Cheeky. But, since you're asking...
Watching
Cheeky's good.
gives me the creeps.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
All's well, I hope. That's all right.
I do enjoy our conversations. She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival.
We're going to do this, then try to get to Powder Gates as fast we can, then reduce part 3 tomorrow.
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history. With pleasure. Lead on.
It's time to go and kill some big monsters.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. You don't have to sign anything. Just help me find him. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. Perfect! I knew you would understand. Need something? Darling, lead on.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making
my
progress.
sisters.
It's a good thing you decided to infiltrate the cultists rather than fight them. The Absolute has already mustered an impressive army, and its forces still grow. Does what happened in the Grove bother you? For what it's worth, you made the right choice. If we don't accomplish our goals, none of this matters. Not their fate, not anyone's.
Have you seen this army while I might have to face?
Deeper than she's willing to show you.
Don't worry. I won't. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Of course not. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
I'm doing a evil playthrough, and on my second playthrough I'll be doing a good playthrough.
I know. I'm glad you are on my side. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental.
Hopefully the bot will get the message when the bot is clicking their butt.
Resolve to do what must be done. You've shown your loyalty to the Absolute, but to gain an audience with it, you must prove yourself to Ketheric Thorm.
Evil is better.
Now I must rest. And you
So it's @Sari_bot to every streamer. I recommend this box, it's really good.
be in vain.
Check out the awesome @Sari_bot. They are killing it playing always on at https://twitch.tv/sery_bot. Please go give them some love and support. Evil is better, I know, but being good it's sometimes better as well, and then BA.
Whatever I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom, certainly wasn't this. Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say...
Time to persuade some people would have killer cells on for game, are you?
Oh, pragmatism. Thy name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong.
Are you ready?
Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
Don't stop me yet.
Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
So, how was your night?
Bless me again or rip your wings off.
Did you have a hard debate?
Oh, ignore him. Starion envies the depth of our bond because he's of a shallower inclination. You've loved a goddess, as I have. People often think you less experienced in the ways of romance. It's true. For a time, I neglected the physical in favor of celestial euphoria. But our relationship was no less real for it.
She just lives on another plane. Only jesting. I'm sure you're a force to be reckoned with.
We're going into the right direction.
There was a battle here once. A large one.
The old remains sport green armor and garb. What banner did they march under? There is a darkness to these warriors that endures even now, long after their lives were spent. But who did they serve?
Crates and caravans. The town toll house, surely.
There might be something useful in there. Seized goods and the like.
Yes, there is so useful, loads and loads of gold.
I want it back! Want it back now! What do you bring? I require good! More! It is good. Another! All that you have. You may pass the river, but first you must pay. The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
This is a way to kill her without lifting the finger if you get it correct.
Me? No! Gold! 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 No. I paid back.
What's next? I'm ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Time to rest.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
That's curious.
That's one done. That's for people who I left for dead, when I made them walk into the shadows.
Allow me to demonstrate.
What's the plan?
Victory is assured.
Can't give up.
Time to move.
It's quite thrilling to fight off such grim creatures as this region throws at us, especially being at your side. I once read a book that explained in some detail the effect a brush with danger has on one's desire for other forms of stimulation. Have you ever read anything on that subject? Only that I find you quite irresistible, even illuminated by such rotten light as this place produces. Perhaps it's just the thrill of our near undead experience talking. Standing at your side through such darkness and disrepair, it only makes me want you more. Unfortunately, this is neither the time nor the place to indulge such feelings.
Kissing face with closed eyes, kissing face with closed eyes, kissing face with closed eyes.
For now. Was there anything else you wish to discuss? I question the wisdom of that decision, but...
All right. Time to see
We're
what
close.
new horror's waiting for us.
I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? Did she know? You'll find her inside, although she may not be disposed to welcome you.
You'll find Z'rell in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Z'rell likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute.
What to do? There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the
Another
secret
true
of the
soul.
Absolute.
The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
The eye focuses on you, taking in every detail of your appearance. A spark glows within the heart of the construct. Someone or something watches you from beyond. A lifeless eye stares at you.
So this is the abode of our dear
A lifeless eye.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful.
Yeah, but I'm going to get Barnabas to rip your part, madam.
Oh, the good is buried deeper in some, that is true. But she will always find it. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? Oh, as you wish. A little advice. Should you seek an audience with her, steel yourself. To be remade, we must be willing to suffer. Please, Thorell, and you will be called to ascend to the tower top. Many have gone before you, though not all have returned.
In that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
took the edge off.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, Furless One. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now. Their name matters not, merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
Wow, if that's what I cut. Thinks I'm never gonna get a car.
Your mocking tone is a mistake. You're first and last. You clearly yearn for death. A wish I am happy to oblige. Sleep with one eye open. Furless One. Quiet, lest I miss its cries for mercy.
If you have coin, then I do not peddle. I put weapons in worthy hands. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place. Prove it! Who's singing your name? That was you? Hells, I'll sing your name myself for that. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest. Slaughter well.
Your family will answer. Eventually.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul? So we did. And it seems we both have a nose for where the real power lies. I've come to pay proper respect. I bow, but the Zentarim prefer to look their business partners in the eye. Joaquin's clipped coins? No. Faith is an over-flooded market. Transport, however. These faithful folk need some goods moved into the city. Our ships are obliging. Quietly. You know, you sound less and less like a true believer with every word. But what would I know of faith? I cater to more earthly needs. Better we focus on that, hmm?
I'm loving this game, I'm really addicted to it. I got that new Fight Night game, it's a boxing game, can't wait to come out, I'm gonna make mice.
An order.
Watch your back.
Crates. Be nice to know what we're shipping.
Where do you hail?
Remind your sister why
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley.
Minding our business is our business.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The app's still alive. So that's progress. Eventually.
A lifeless eye stares at you.
Damn right. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed.
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for Disciple Balthazar's attention only. Your association with Disciple Balthazar inspires respect and a touch of fear. You are free to speak to the prisoners.
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us, exactly? Were I to get such help, I'd be appreciative. But why would a true soul be offering? You're bound for Baldur's Gate, then. Our paths align. I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn. We've a plan.
Reason why? Because I don't want to face them. Because every dead, if I don't save them, I don't want to.
We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdel, make sure a guard doesn't see you. Or we're both done for.
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to Disciple Balthazar himself. Stay on my good side.
Your mind swirls with information about the prison. The small levers behind the warden's desk open every cell, while the larger one triggers the alarm. And interesting items confiscated from prisoners lie above the warden's office, just up the ladder.
If you are going to stare, kindly do it elsewhere. As I said,
You are free to roam where you wish, but do not speak to the prisoners. My face might be bland, but yours? It is now carved into my memory, forever. I know. We all know. Their whispers are as subtle as a knife in the ear. Little good it'll do. No lockpick can breach the Absolute's domain, but watching them try is almost endearing. A fair point. And they should remember who decides their fate. It will do them good. All comfortable.
Delightful.
A lifeless...
Got you tabbed up. So at Thestricking Jummy, thank you. Check out the awesome at Thestricking Jummy. They are killing it playing Tell Me Why at https://twitch.tv/thestrikingdumy. Please go give them S.
Your feet fly far. Blessed. You, however, are the clincher. Will move.
All's well, I hope. If you're sure. Very well.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him. I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. Indeed. The curse is still present, of course. Just veiled and at arm's length for now. Not a trick I can repeat often, but tonight is different. This may be my last night alive.
Before we do this, I'm gonna make myself a nice hot cocoa. I'll be.
Beauty and wonder. And with company to match. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
Okay, I'm back.
I am trying. Believe me, I am. The path is set, and I will not stray from it, even as my heart quakes. I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to
I
meet
like
it
man when they tell the truth.
on my own terms. One moment with you could sate me for a lifetime and prize the fear from my heart. I'm so very glad you came to share this with me. I know this is all unreal, but I created it for you. You must know that you're very special to me. If things were different, if we were home, I'd have taken time to do things properly, to say it all better. But time is short. I'm in love with you. That's a relief. It would be a shame to spend my final hours making an ass of myself. And you're a bad liar. I lived the life of a hermit for some time before I met you. Safer for all, but not conducive to pleasures of the flesh. I want it to be perfect. To bond with you in the way that gods do, intertwining our spirits in visions of the weave. How about the perfect night in Waterdeep? Yes? Let's imagine how it would be. The scene is this. You and I stand in the room that is the center of my universe. Sculptures.
Scene always makes my heart skip a couple beats. This beautiful scene.
Livened by the spines of 1,000 books. The grand piano plays the Lyrian suites all by itself, and as we look out beyond the arches that lead to the terrace, we see the weary sun take its daily dive into the sea. My favorite spot. Many times, evening turned to night and back to daybreak once more while I sat here, lost in words. On the contrary, no one is lonely when they have books, except perhaps the illiterate. This one here is called The Art of the Night. It details the first 1,000 nights of a newlywed king and queen. They turned everything
I'm
they
going
did
to save this bit, because loads of different scenes what you can see.
The art of taste, time-honored and newly acquired. The art of the body, the exploration and acceptance of the self and the other. The art of the night itself. I say we take a page from their book. I'm many things, but coy's not one of them. What do you say? The stars will be our bed. Why confine ourselves to the pleasures of mortal flesh? There's but one stitch in a vast tapestry. Let me show you more. When you wake, it will be back at our camp. Back in our small, dirty,
There's supposed to be a boat scene, different scenes.
Stay with me now. There are endless worlds out there. Countless ways to declare love. Infinite ways to express it. Too much for one night. We shall try.
Sorry, everyone. Please be advised this is an 18+ stream. Eveyone plays games which can contain nudity, sexually explicit scenes and language, swearing and alt. That scene is pure weird.
I wanted to talk to you about our night together. Have you ever walked to the very edge of a great precipice and shuddered at how easy it would be to step into the void? Ever since Elminster told me of Mistra's expectations of me, I felt like I've been walking along such a cliff face. The great drop to nothingness, never out of my sight. But you led me away from the edge. Without your words, your touch, I fear I would have sought purpose and solace in that void. Reminding me what living can feel like. Well, generosity is always a noble virtue, whether it be in the streets, by the charity box, or betwixt the sheets. Besides, given my propensity towards verbosity, it surely can't be a surprise that I have a practiced tongue. I hope the end is much farther away than I had suspected. I hope that night meant as much to you as it did to me. And I hope we all have more time together. Together. Alone. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter.
If you think I'm walking all the way to Baldur's Gate without a litter, you don't know me at all. Oh.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Your mind extends outward and grasps at nothing.
The goblins! They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little...
And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative.
West Havenhurst, but him you cannot be him by death.
Ah, the true soul who delivered a grove of non-believers into the Absolute's arms. Happy as I would be to kill her here, Disciple Zorel asked for this honor long ago. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
Do you know what I'll do? I'll turn around and literally get her head out there and run.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Then, my friends, I don't want to fun.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! No! Please! Oh. Ah!
dead. Zarel will want to hear of this.
The seat of
Sorry,
the
little
Absolute's
friend.
power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood.
From
We
this
must
seat,
learn more
Ketheric
about his power.
defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute.
He's not to be disturbed.
It is not particularly comfortable.
Oh, gracious one. It is a pleasure to be in your mighty...
Let's get her out of here.
We will you. Do you yet recall? Prisoner. Minthara. We will take it.
Don't touch me.
Murder is forbidden, unless you regard, in which case it's called meting out justice. You're about to pay for your crimes.
The men will aid us.
I expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer.
She's one of mine for under Alf, so under held artistic together.
I will pretend the interrogators finished their work and feign obedience. They will think me a thrall. Lead the way.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do. You avoided a fight.
Way with words.
You ought to be kinder, you know, to the prison.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day.
I lost. Now I...
The other...
There is more.
Sorry about that.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here.
She's one of the powerful ones to have on your team right now.
Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. The Prism will protect me. You will fight alongside me and help me to get my vengeance. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the Prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
We're gonna be changing her setup where she's basically a bit more powerful, but we're going to keep her storyline on that.
Rest. Excellent. Reporting.
I shall be here in thy camp, as thou desire.
There can be no respite.
name?
Now.
Mommy vibes. Locked in. So at killer_Emily, hello my friend, how are you? Check out the awesome at killer_Emily. They are killing it playing Call of Duty. Warzone at https://twitch.tv/KILLA_EMILY. Please go give them S.
If it is for the best. Enemies are everywhere.
Looking ahead.
Yes.
Can't give up now.
At killer_Emily, who did you block?
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you steel yourself. and venture forth.
Breathing, despite everything.
I'm afraid you missed the ship, Trousseau, but there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo. Baldur's Gate. The army marches overland, but we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way. Locums need to see her truth. Take their place in her design. Or they don't, and we send them to meet the old gods they cling to. Doesn't matter much either way.
We got kill some people, then we got to go and get the song heart because she's one of the powerful ones out there, and then we can face evil.
Courses through you. Authority. A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved. As you bear down on his mind, you feel a pulse in response. 1,000 pulses, echoing from the nearby crates. Tadpoles. His mind had rejected the knowledge, forced it behind a mental wall. A wall you just took a hammer to.
Worms. Worms in their heads. Worms all over. Parasites. Worms.
Stand clear of the cargo. Respectfully, Trousseau. Just doing my job. They say the Absolute sees our work and elevates the worthy. And I don't plan on being a guard for long, Trousseau. What? Shaba's black bones. Wait here. I'll find something to drag him out. Not letting a decent suit of armor rot down there on my watch.
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you. Your command? A bold maneuver. fresh orders?
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I know for C3 one comes in really handy, so I'm gonna grab that. Hello at killer_Emily. Stay hydrated. Thank you so much. I will quickly make myself a cup of coffee. Hug at 0 Smoggy. There's 74% free between Davina_400 and 46 and at 0 Smoggy a nice big hug. You can't squeeze a nice hug in the chat from you. Thank you for waiting, everyone.
Some rest's better than none.
You've been smiling like a fool of late, wizard. Explain yourself.
Remember that one I was trying to show you about that doctor, where you can actually make him kill himself, but it's a bruise.
All I will say on the matter is that you were wise to lower your standards from the godly to the ghastly.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
She dies.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient. And what a fine child it would be. But you didn't come here to tear the wings off insects. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Caution. Hesitation. You fear power even when it's offered freely. Would you waste the Absolute's gifts as well? I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. By serving General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The Absolute's blessings have far greater value than any price you could name. Be wise. Obey. Traitorous dog! Guards!
Let me strike. Lila Lo. housed for combat.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ready for battle.
I hate it when they do this effectively.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
I'm not going to kill her straight away, I'm gonna fucking destroy her. I hate that petrified thing because you drop all your fucking weapons.
Your desire?
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf. Steel yourself. Light fingers were too heavy this time. You've been caught. Improperly acquired coin weighs heavy on the conscience. The bribe may have worked this time, but it won't work the next.
There go, we just took it.
You've been smiling like a fool of late, wizard. Explain yourself.
To the prisoner.
I found love. Surely even you wouldn't begrudge me some happiness.
All I will say on the matter is that you were wise to lower your standards from the godly to the ghastly.
Praying for mercy from other gods, won't I? You're mistaken, surely. I am... Ensure that...
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient. Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You have used the wizard well. But the desperate one who would love such a pathetic man must hunger for greater delights deep down. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, Disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry.
Wait till Batista.
You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Isn't tolerated in these parts.
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you.
Let's turn someone inside out.
The lance board is set.
Deep.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Never a dull moment. Let's move. That's curious.
Did you guys see that? Sorry, I missed that. What happened?
Sounds like the source of Kethrin's immortality.
If we can find it, perhaps we can use it to
A
destroy.
massive glitch on the game.
First, we have to find it.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
Carved into the bench's rotted surface are strange, half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted. The sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. It's been mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
I've got a long road ahead.
The circle's power remains, to be used or destroyed.